Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh yeah.
It's the history of bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 577. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Brian.
Hey, 3 out of the 5 ain't bad, as Meatloaf would say. Welcome, everybody. Don't you be making fun of Meatloaf.
Snowmageddon.
It is Snowmageddon. So we're on Skype this week. So our sound is pretty decent, but if anything comes up, don't bitch about it. I apologize, but you know, we had 10 to 11 inches of snow over here, so we decided that probably would not be the best to be driving in on farm country roads, you know, when it's 7 degrees out in snow. So
I didn't particularly care for driving in the suburban roads, so I don't even want to go farther out into the country.
Well, it's funny, like my half of the subdivision is like the roads are decent. Like, just in my subdivision. Like, you see that they're plowed. They're still icy, but they're plowed in that, right? And I went to drop my son off at baseball tonight, and I went to the rich folks side of the subdivision to pick up the one kid, and, like, they haven't even touched those roads. Like, over on the rich folk. I'm like, man, what are you paying for? Who are you bribing?
Yeah,
You're not getting anything.
Let's say if that's the rich side, shouldn't they be done first?
You would think. I mean, you would think that they would be... bribing the government officials.
I think I figured it out, Jason.
What's that?
They need the lesser side to actually go to their jobs and work to keep the economy going. They don't need to do that, so they need to get you out of your houses into your jobs.
That makes sense. Well, full on them, because guess what? I'm working from home because our roads are still not great. So, take that. But I'm still working. Damn it. Brian, how are you?
I am good. I've not had any sort of treatment done to my street.
Okay.
Since Sunday, so I haven't went anywhere in the last 50 hours.
Ouch.
Is that an issue? Actually, no. Because I wasn't scheduled for work yesterday or today, so that helped.
Yeah, that did help. Yep.
But Sunday I did like a mad dash back to town because I was down in Falmouth doing an overnight house sitting gig, and so Sunday morning I got up at like 7 and got everything done and everybody taken care of, and then I hit the road before it all started so I could get home.
You didn't run into anything?
I didn't run into any kind of snow or anything until I got back into Ohio.
Okay.
Like in Kentucky, it was had just snowed a little bit, but like nothing substantial, nothing. Yeah. It was just kind of, flurries. But once I got home, it had started. So.
And Jeff, you love winter and the snow. and the
Despise
cold.
the snow, despise the cold, despise winter.
Isn't it great though?
No, there's nothing good about it.
Yeah, well, you do have a long driveway. I will say that. Your driveway sucks
Well,
with the distance
It's
on
not-
it.
That's not even the well, it was a problem. My sister decided that she can get her 4-wheel drive out of the part that wasn't shoveled, and then I had to dig her out. So
Oh, jeez.
I was not feeling too well after that.
So I shoveled so for people unfamiliar, we're in Ohio here. Like I said, Sunday afternoon is when it was supposed to come. It probably arrived around 11 o'clock. And for Sunday into Monday, about 3 p.m. on Monday is when we got close to a foot of snow. In comparison, we really don't get snow that much anymore. So this was a pretty big shut the city down moment. I love snow. My kids have been happy. They've been off school the last 2 days, and that's going into holiday break. So they've had like 2.5 weeks off now. But I will say this snow, I shoveled the driveway twice on Sunday, and I don't know why I did that because it just kept coming down more and more. And
Oh God!
well,
I
and
never
told
even consider starting. Well, hey, I will never shovel snow again in the rest of my life.
pay somebody.
I am too old, too out of shape. It will kill me.
Well, my thought was, my wife's like, why are you shoveling? It's still coming down pretty good because we were getting about 2 to 3 inches an hour. And I was like, well, I'd rather shovel 4 inches right now than worry about a foot later. Well, spoilers. Spoilers.
You had a foot anyway.
Yes. The good news is I have a almost 15-year-old that helped me shovel the driveway. But on Monday afternoon, I did it at my lunch break. And let me tell you, that snow was heavy. It was a good workout. So yeah, it was not fun. That was probably the worst snow shoveling I've ever had. So, but I will say, there was 3 kids in the subdivision. They shoveled 16 driveways in 11 hours for money, and I was like, good for them. That was a good job.
I remember when we used to do that.
Yeah, I asked my son if he wanted to do that. He said no. He's like, well, our driveway's enough. And I was like, you know what? To be honest, I don't blame you. But here's the thing: they kind of cheated, Jeff. They had a snowblower.
Oh, that's
well,
that's cheating.
That's not cheating. More power to them.
They were
I mean,
walking
they
around
have
with
to pay
snowblower.
for A, the snowblower, and B, the gas to run it. So it's like it's costing them more money to run that. But
It was an electric snowblower, so they had a really long extension cord from their house. So,
oh, okay.
So they wanted to use your electric.
yes. That's how they get you, Brian.
It's always something. Either coming or going, they get you. Yeah, I went and dug the car out, and it literally took me like an hour just to get my car clean.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool, not doing that ever again. So I found a guy on Facebook that was like in the neighborhood that was like, I'm shoveling snow, and I was like, come on over, bud. Let me know how much to Venmo you when you're done.
How much was it? Just curious.
He actually didn't show up, so
Oh, jeez.
I've got another person that's coming tomorrow.
He did.
So,
well,
he probably overextended himself,
Oh, he probably had a lot of people. Hey, okay.
and yeah, I mean, it's not like some sort of like organized effort here. It's like I'll just take as much money as I can get.
we need to Shark Tank this. Let's do this.
I was honestly thinking about it. Like, I mean, if you think about like all the apps that are out there, like Thumbtack and Angie's List, and like there's some sort of an app, but there's got to be a way that we could create an app for like community-based services, like for that.
So,
Trademark.
Unfortunately,
No
Shark
one's allowed
Tank. There was already a Shark Tank idea for that this past season. College kids in Minnesota, 2 college kids were trying to basically pay loans off, right? And they got their college buddies, and they did this app, and you can sign up in at different college. Basically, they hire kids from different colleges in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. So basically, the snow states, and basically you pay them, and they come and clear your driveway, and they have to hit a certain the people that do it have to take pictures, and they have to approve that they were good enough to clear the land or clear the driveway. So, but yeah, it's already been out there, unfortunately. So
I'm not talking about college kids. I don't care about them.
Oh,
this can be just for everyday guys that just want to make some money, or it could be for 10-year-olds that want to make some money. I don't need to cater to the college kids.
Just anybody can have it.
Yeah,
it can be.
Maybe our app would exclude college kids from signing up to offer those services.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Screw those college kids.
Yeah, only high school kids or lower, or college graduates, or just anyone not currently in college.
Yeah,
I don't want 50-year-olds shoveling my driveway.
How many did you do today, sir? I did 2. Okay, thanks, sir. Great service.
I got two of your steps done.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, a lot of these people are super creative. On these neighborhood posts, it's the one guy he got super in depth with it. He gave out dimensions 10 by 20, 15 by 30, all the multiple parking spaces.
That's awesome.
If you want me to use my own salt, it's extra. I'm dude, just move the snow so I can get in and out of my house and my driveway. I don't care. Just tell me $30. Cool, here you go.
Here's your Venmo. So, please stop.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be that complicated, but it also doesn't need to be I got a shovel.
I got a shovel on a broom.
So,
oh goodness.
Well, hey, welcome back, everybody. This is not how I expected to start January, but
yeah, happy 2025.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Everybody have a good break.
Yeah, I do want to say before we continue to all the people that live in northerner states or countries that listen, hey, where wusses a foot of snow is more than we ever really want. So it actually is more than I thought it was.
That's true.
We got a foot. I go out, I'm like, this doesn't feel like a foot.
We so last year, or I think it was last year, we the greater Cincinnati tri-state area recorded 23 inches of snow. So we got more than half of our last year's total in one storm.
One fall, yeah.
And the good news is on Friday we're supposed to get 4 more inches. Friday night. So
I don't want it. I can keep it.
Yeah.
No. These 12, 13 inches or whatever we got was too much already.
That's what she said.
4 more.
That's what she said.
But shame. But I think before the storm came in, we were looking about the history of what Cincinnati has, and honestly, this is up there in the record books.
Really?
I don't think we've ever had more than a foot of snow in one snowfall.
Huh. We are a history podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm that doesn't make sense, because I know we've had more than a foot of snow on the ground before, but I guess it's multiple storms building up. But I don't think we've ever had within the 24-hour time frame a foot of snow or something.
I did tell my wife, I was because I'm really big into moving to Maine and just getting away from everyone. And I was
no, wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to Maine. You can't move to Maine if I'm moving to Maine.
Brian, I'm moving to Maine. How about this? You move to Vermont, I move to Maine.
No, you don't get to tell me where I'm moving.
Well, you know what, damn it? I'm going to move to a town of 200 people. How about that?
I already own land in Maine.
You do? I forgot about. Will you sell it to me so I can build a house?
On my, square inch?
Yes.
I couldn't remember if it was a square foot or a square inch.
I think you have a square foot.
A square foot? A whole foot? Ooh. Yeah, that would make sense. A square inch is way too small.
Yeah. If you have a square foot that you own in Maine, I mean, can we do something about that? Can we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So looking it up here, because to go back to the snow, as of on Sunday, that was the most in one day. 8.4 inches is the record for an amount in a single day that was recorded at CVG.
Okay.
That'll be the Cincinnati report for people outside of Cincinnati.
It's just Covington.
Yeah.
The Greater Cincinnati Northern Kentucky Airport.
That's true.
Is the official name to stop confusing people.
So back to this part of Maine. Where are you looking at in Maine, Brian? Northern, southern.
I'm trying to stick up around Acadia and surrounding areas of the national park.
Well, Brian, population 202 is now 207 because my family's moving there with you. Sorry, that's where I was looking. Let's go.
I mean, I'm cool with Jess and the kids if they come.
Okay, just not me.
Their kids are cool.
Okay. So not me. Okay.
No, all right. You can come too.
I'll bring the dogs.
I'll bring my dogs.
There you go.
I think I've lost one of my dogs to the snow.
Have they come back in?
I mean, yeah, but it's like I'm literally like pulling teeth trying to get them inside. Two of the three. Like Buffy, she's pure Great Pyrenees.
Oh yeah.
I guess it was Friday. It was like Friday when it started like getting cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think she could like smell it because like as soon as she went outside, she stopped and like looked up and just started like doing zoomies. And she doesn't really ever do that. And then when I came home Sunday, and like let them out, it was like, it had just started snowing and she would not. Like I literally had to stand at the door and like yell at her to get in the house, and she is just like staring at me like I'm not coming inside.
Well, it was either two things she felt on Friday: an earthquake or snow. So I'm glad it was snow. That worked out well.
But Monday, I shared the picture on Facebook. But like at one point, like I let them out, and I like came back to the door and just like looked out, and she was just like laying in the yard, like just sitting, just laying like with her head up, just like this is like living her best life, man.
Well, yeah, those Pyrenees love that.
Yeah.
Also, just I know, earthquake or snow is also a game show coming to Fox in the fall. Just to let you guys know. Or I'm sorry, in the summer schedule. So just let you know.
Do we have a host lined up yet?
Pauly Shore is looking. We're looking at Pauly Shore.
Are we really looking at Pauly Shore?
It's either Pauly Shore or Carrot Top. It's a tough call.
Wow,
so yeah,
those are our only options.
Richard Dreyfuss threw his hat in the ring.
Can we just go get the weatherman?
Which one?
It worked for Wheel of Fortune. I don't care.
I say we get. I think we should get the local weatherman who like had his meltdown on air.
Ooh.
Did you guys see that?
Yes.
But I'll look for it now.
Yes.
Bob Herzog.
Yeah.
Like I guess like he literally filmed outside during the snow for I'd say probably like 8 hours, and then like it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen from like a newscaster.
He felt like it felt like he like just went insane, like he was on a deserted island for too long. Right? Yeah,
at one the craziest part to me was he was talking about measuring snow, Jeff. And he's like, most people use a ruler to measure snow, but he's like, not here. He's like, if you've got a rubber chicken, just throw it into the snow. And then if you can't see it, that's how you know you've got a lot of snow.
And the best part is, so I'm watching it now with the, it's Bob Herzog, the weatherman, actually retweeted it. And he's like, it's possible it was outside for too long. And it's titled Slow Descent into Madness While Covering Morning Snow. And He's running up to cars with interviews and everything.
Yeah, like one lady like is like pulling into like her apartment complex, and she's like waiting for the gate to open, and he like runs up to her car, and she's like, I just ran a red light, and he like ran. He was like, oh no, like we're not going to interview her, like we don't want to get her in trouble. So like it was bizarre.
His Instagram, the Instagram of the compilation. How do you say that? Compilation, thank you, of his descent into madness has been viewed 7 million times now on Instagram in less than 24 hours.
Good for him.
Yeah.
It's all about
the
hits.
Got what he was going for.
Yep. So.
I mean, he's kind of a goofy guy to begin with, so.
Yeah. So did everybody have a good holiday? Good times? No?
It was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything was great here. We just kind of had to spread it out with Erica traveling. So, like Christmas, she had to work Christmas Eve and Christmas, so I was home by myself for Christmas, and then the weekend after Christmas, we went down to my parents' house and had our Christmas down there, and then the week after New Year's Eve, Erica came home because she was off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and the couple days after that. So, we did New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day we had her family's Christmas, and
oh, jeez,
just gotta work it in where we can. But I mean, it was nice.
Yeah. We've obviously had recorded the 2 episodes on the 20th of the December, so that's why.
Jason, don't break the illusion.
I mean, no, we recorded on the 22nd of December. Yeah.
Now you know why I don't want you in Maine.
Sorry.
Illusion breaker.
Sorry. I will say that after throwing up multiple times on that Friday that I talked about on the one episode a couple weeks ago, the 20th I was feeling a little bit better, not great. I didn't eat a lot of food. I didn't actually eat a lot of food until like that Wednesday. Even Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I wasn't eating much. But I will say that I've had the peanut butter M&Ms that you brought, Brian. Dr. Dana
peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly. Sorry. Oh my goodness, those were pretty good.
Those are top notch.
Unfortunately, what's that?
They're going to need to keep those around.
Yeah. My wife did say that there wasn't enough jelly, that it needed more jelly. And I kind of agree with that. There was a lot of peanut butter, not as much jelly. Let's see here. The good news is we have lots of snacks for when you guys come back. We have Twizzlers. We still have mac and cheese. I think extra mac and cheese candy canes, I think.
I don't think
that sounds terrible. What the hell?
Let's see here. We have Oreo loaded. Yeah, the Oreo loaded. We have
the Oreo flavored Oreos.
Yeah. We have pickle candy canes still. Oh no, not pickle. Sorry, possum candy canes. We forgot to do.
Nope.
Possum?
Yeah. I don't think they're real possum, but it says possum. And then we also have Peeps. Brian, just for you, I got some more Peeps for you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Tropical Punch.
Brian probably prayed for the snow.
You guys can have the Peeps next week because I won't be here.
You're not here next week? Oh.
I am not here next week.
Okay, we'll hold off. We'll hold them.
I've been guilted into working at Dana's for the basketball game
on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Xavier's biggest game. It's Villanova.
So Jim's not going to be there, huh?
I don't know. He'll probably be able to get out of it because he's ownership. So
ridiculous.
BJ guilted me into working.
Damn you, BJ.
And by guilted, he was like, "Hey, can you work? Because I need you." And I was like, "It's Tuesday." And he's like, "It's Villanova. It'll be busy." And I was like, "All right, cool. I like money." No offense. I would rather podcast, but
it's okay. Is somebody typing?
I mean, I could Skype in from the bar.
You know what? Maybe we'll call you.
Yeah, do that.
We might do that. That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll Skype in from the shed.
Ooh. And the funny thing is too, in the last 2 weeks, we had a little bit more low key because I didn't feel great, and then my kids and I were all getting coughs for about a week. Not sick, just coughs. So it was more of a low-key holiday. It was really nice. It was really nice. Uh-oh. What's happening over there, Brian? What are you doing?
I don't, what?
Oh.
We were picking up a scratchy noise on your microphone.
I don't know what that was. I was scared. I thought somebody was attacking
Were you
me.
rubbing it against your
Balls?
facial stubble or something? Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Go right to balls, Jason. Go right to balls.
You always go right to balls. Always go to balls.
You know, Jason, it's a new year,
Yes.
and I was hoping that we could get past this.
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I apologize.
Mindset that you have.
You know what, guys? Let's start this off right. I'm going to take over here. Brian, give me a verb.
Chuck Norris.
That's not a verb.
Oh,
Chuck Norris thing.
Nope.
Chuck Norrising. Karateing.
Karate-ing. No, I didn't say in ing.
Karate.
Jeff, give me a number.
42.
Brian, give me an exclamation.
Scrum diddly umptious.
Scrum diddly
Willy Wonka likes you.
umptious. Okay. Jeff, give me an adjective.
Creepy.
Brian, give me a celebrity. Frank Grillo. Richard Dreyfuss. Peter Weller.
Ralph Macchio.
Ooh, I sense a
good
theme.
one.
Okay.
K-Rock
Sorry,
Day.
I'm looking at all my Funko Pops in front of my computer. So I've got the Chuck Norris one, and then I just saw my Daniel Russo one.
I'm looking at the Bo-Katan, RoboCop, and Fennec Shawn autograph ones that we got from the expo. Those are really nice. And I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
those are really
I'm looking
nice.
at my Ron Perlman that didn't get signed.
Oh, we'll work on that. What type of event? Jeff, give me a type of event.
Type of event. Job fair.
Okay. Occupation, Brian.
Fluffer.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you take
Oh,
the high
man,
road,
taking
Brian.
the part of Jason.
69.
Or is that Blake you're taking the part of?
Jeff, give me a number.
Really?
Yeah, number. Sorry.
69.
Brian, give me Brian, give me a number.
69.
Oh, jeez. Jeff, give me a city.
Pittsburgh.
Ugh. Brian, give me a color.
Oh, wait, is it a good city or a bad city? Because I can change it if you
Nope,
want
it doesn't. It just says city.
Oh, okay.
Color, Brian.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. That's going to be fun. Okay, article of clothing, Jeff. Thong.
Suspenders.
Oh, that's not fun. Brian, give me an exclamation.
Purposely made it not fun.
Brian, I need an exclamation.
An exclamation.
Yes.
Gadzooks.
Oh, I like that one. Wasn't that a store at the mall?
It can be.
I thought it was.
It's not a real store. It was a store in a movie.
Maybe that's it. Jeff, give me a place.
A place. We'll say
Anus.
the Riverbank.
I don't know if that's any better. That's where
Than
Seven
an
Mary.
anus?
That's where Seven Mary 3 saw someone get killed. Down by the.
I was down by the water's edge.
Oh, whatever. Down by the riverbank.
No, you're wrong.
Brian, give me a verb not ending in ing. They fuck.
A verb not ending in ing.
Fuck. Sorry.
Exist.
Fuck would actually work. Sorry. Jeff, give me a first name.
Gary.
Bunkaroo Doug.
Yeah. Brian, give me an adjective.
An adjective. Let's go with scruffy.
And finally, a part of the body, Jeff.
Penis.
Anus. Brian, take the high road. Come on now. Come on.
We'll go grundle.
Nipples.
What did you say, Jeff?
Grundle.
Grundle. Okay.
Nipples.
AKA the taint.
Yes. This is Getting the Tickets with Taylor Swift.
Oh boy.
Friend number 1. Stay calm and don't karate. Sorry, that's an exclamation. Stay calm and don't karate. We are number 42 in the queue for tickets. Friend 2. Scrumdiddly unctuous. This creepy computer better not crash like it did for Ralph Macchio's job fair. Friend number 1. That was horrible. We had to get tickets from a fluffer, and they were 69 feet from the stage. Friend number 2. We need 69 tickets for the show in Pittsburgh. I already have my chartreuse outfit planned. Do you want to see my new suspenders? Friend number 1. No time for exclusive concert t-shirts. God zooks. The computer froze and we might have to send you to the Riverbank for our tickets. I guess the Fluffers at the Riverbanks.
Why not?
I mean, he's probably using the van down there.
When the vans are rocking. Friend number 2. Oh no, I'm going to exist. Heavens to Dunkaroo Doug, let us in. I like that one.
Is he playing, is Dunkaroo Doug security?
I guess. Friend number 1, I'm back online, and we got scruffy seats. Friend number 2, I'm so excited I can't feel my grundle. That's kind of fun doing
so
that.
Good news is that I will, when I return to the studio, I will be returning with more Mad Libs.
Oh, good. Good. Did you get some for Christmas?
I did.
Yes. Yes. You know what, Brian? I have to admit, that's kind of fun being the guy in charge of that. That's kind of fun. I like that.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick. Who watched something and what was it and did you like it? Those are the 3 quick questions.
I feel like I watched something and I don't know what, so...
I feel the same way, Jeff. Like, for the last 2 weeks, it's been a blur, and I'm like, I don't know what I watched.
I'm going by doing a rewatch of My Name is Earl.
Oh, okay.
So that's still funny, and Ethan Suplee is vastly underrated.
You know, Jeff, it's a schooner.
Schooner is a sailboat doo-doo head.
I'm rewatching Squid Game, the first season, with my son, my oldest son. We have 2 episodes left. And it just finished one of my favorite episodes, the one they have the bridge, the glass bridge. Oh, I love that episode.
I never did finish that show.
So we're going to watch it. We're trying to finish it, and then that way we'll start season 2. So I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. There's a lot more, since I know obviously how season 1 ends, and the little twist in it, it's like, oh, now you start seeing the Easter eggs with it. It's like, that's pretty cool.
Don't tell me the twist. I haven't.
No. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
I'm not saying I'll get too upset, but I prefer to not know if I do go back and watch it.
And it's nothing. I'm not going to spoil it, but like I said, there was like once you know it, it's kind of like Sixth Sense, right? You start picking up stuff. You're like, oh, sorry, Jeff. They can see dead people. That's what it is. Sorry.
Oh, they see dead people in it.
Yeah.
Good thing that wasn't the surprise twist in Sixth Sense, since they put that in the ads.
Not until the second week.
Really?
Well, maybe.
I mean, I thought every ad I saw for it said they had the "I see dead people."
It was. I will say it did say that in Haley Joel Osment while he's looking at Bruce Willis.
Yes.
We did watch Moana 2.
Any good?
It's fine. I like the first one a lot. The first one I really love. This one was there. It's fine. I don't even
So
care.
you're saying Moana 2 is not going to make your top 5 list this week?
No.
Okay.
This is a good tease. And I think we watched some other stuff, but I can't tell you. I couldn't remember any of it. Maybe once we start talking later on, we'll find out. Brian, did you watch anything real quick here?
Yeah, I watched quite a bit of stuff.
What'd you watch?
Dr. Dana and I watched Werewolves
Oh, with Frank Grillo.
with Frank Grillo
How'd you enjoy
And Lou
it?
Diamond Phillips.
Yep.
and Lou Diamond Phillips. I very much enjoyed it, actually. I mean, for what it was a little campy, but didn't expect the way that it ended.
No.
But really, I was happy with it. It was good.
It was one of those things, like if you were at Blockbuster 25 years ago, right, and you see the cover, you're like, oh, I'll try it, and then you're pleasantly surprised, is how I kind of equate to it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, though. It was fun.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see. I finished No Good Deed on Netflix.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the Ray Romano, Lisa Kudrow. It was whatever. I mean, the twist at the end I didn't see coming.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like really the only thing. Like, I mean, it was okay. I'm just thankful it was like 28-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm current with Landman.
We're 2 episodes behind.
Okay.
Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
With what I didn't hear, which
Landman.
Landman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this week was episode 9, so next week will probably be the finale.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, really, really enjoying that. So I started watching this. It got released prior to our break, and I forgot to mention it. But I've been watching Dexter Original Sin.
Yeah, how is that?
Unbelievably good.
Really?
Like all of the people that they've like brought in to play the younger people, like they crushed the casting for this. Like the guy who plays Dexter is awesome. The girl that they have for Deb, she like it's so good. Christian Slater crushes it as Harry. It's so good, man.
Does the new actress Deb swear as much as the old Deb, or the older Deb?
She swears. She is on pace. Like she matches it as a high schooler. Yeah, she's in high school when this where this takes place.
How's Christian Slater?
Christian Slater is their dad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
He plays Harry.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Michelle Gellar, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's in it. She's great. Like, I mean, honestly, like everybody that's in it, like the guy that they've tapped, like young Masuka, is like it is all just so well done.
So so they're I guess some of the people they work with, they've got young versions of them too. Then
yeah, so like it basically is like the very beginning of where like Dexter starts at Miami Metro as an intern in college, and like at the very beginning of The Dark Passenger.
Okay.
So are the coworkers? Do they have new like? Is there a Batista and a?
Yeah. So there's a Batista. There is a LaGuerta, Masuka, and then Harry is obviously still alive, and he is a detective. And then there are some characters that obviously aren't in the new series, like the originals or like the main series. But yeah, there are young Deb, Dexter, obviously, Harry, Masuka, Batista, LaGuerta. So yeah.
Maybe I'll have to give that a
yeah,
gander because
it's on Paramount.
Yeah.
Okay, I can watch that.
Landman has not been renewed yet, but Billy Bob Thornton has signed up for a couple more seasons already.
Yeah, I really can't imagine them not doing more.
His daughter's hilarious.
I just think the whole like the dynamic of like them living with the other guys,
the attorneys.
Well, the one guy, he's the like one of the attorneys, and then the other guy that works in the like crew lead or whatever. Just that dynamic in itself, those three living together, and then you mix in his ex-wife and daughter.
Yes. I'll be honest, you could just make a sitcom out of those three living together. That's it. I don't even need to go in the fields. I would. Sorry.
I mean, I shared that one video explaining how Taylor Sheridan movies are just Hallmark movies for guys.
Pretty much, they are.
That was hilarious.
Jeff, I forgot to tell you, we did start the Ted Danson in the Retirement Home TV series.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed it. My wife fell asleep during the second episode, so we have to go back and watch that one. I really enjoyed it though. I like Ted Danson's character in it. So
the longer it goes along, the more emotional it gets. I'll warn you on that.
Okay. And then Brian, we did start watching Tracker.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit behind on that, but because like it stopped like at a weird time and like went away and then came back and like.
I'll be honest.
Weird.
I was kind of already in after the first episode, which doesn't usually happen, and then the second episode when he goes to the cult, I was like, "Oh, this is good. I really like this." And I think I like the actor. I like Justin, whatever his name is, from This Is Us.
Bartha.
Yeah,
Hartley, okay.
I really like him. I like his acting. So,
yeah, it's like, I mean, you kind of already know like every week it's going to be the same premise, but like they do a pretty good job telling a different story every week to where it's not like, okay, like he's doing this again. Like if that, makes sense. But
yeah, I've really enjoyed it. So those are
the last thing I just remembered, I watched on Max. I watched the new Clint Eastwood movie, Juror Number 2.
Yeah, how was that?
It was good until the ending.
Okay.
Oh, man.
The ending, I was just like, what the what? Like, the way it ended just kind of sucked for me. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys like kind of have any kind of idea of like what the plot is, but
I haven't even heard of the movie, so
I just keep seeing it on Max. I just keep seeing it like, would you like to watch this? No, Max, leave me alone.
So,
yeah, if you're going to spoil it, let the listeners know, but you can spoil it for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
The synopsis is a juror in a high-profile murder trial faces a serious moral dilemma, one that could sway the jury to convict or free the killer. So, spoilers. The guy, he gets picked for jury duty for a murder case. There's the guy that's on trial for murder. Him and his girlfriend got into a fight at a bar. Everyone at the bar saw it. He follows her out. They leave the bar, and later the girl is found dead, like over a bridge and like down like by a creek. So this guy gets picked, and as he's listening to like opening arguments. The details that are being told, he starts having flashbacks. And come to find out, this guy is on trial for murder, but the guy that's on the jury actually might have hit this girl with his car driving home in the rain and thought he hit a deer and kept on going.
Oh.
So he is like, he doesn't know, he's like, doesn't know if he should come forward or what he should do, and like, you know, all of that stuff.
I could do an estimate on his car if hit by deer. I've done enough of those. I can tell you if he hit a deer.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's exactly the point of the movie, Jason. That is the point. The damage to the car by what was thought to be a deer.
I'm just saying I can prove it if it was a deer. I can look.
I mean, it was I will say, like, I mean, it was a really good. The cast was really good in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was Tony Collette, Kiefer Sutherland, J.K. Simmons.
That better do good, because I've got J.K. Simmons in the Hollywood Stock Exchange. So that better be good for J.K.
Who is the guy that plays the other attorney? He was in Mindy Project.
I never watched.
The main character is Nicholas Holt.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Leslie Bibb is in it. Chris Messina.
Is this what you said? Eastwood directed this?
Yeah, they're saying that this is his last film.
Okay.
From what I read.
Gotcha. It was like 97, so probably true.
I mean, he could probably do another 2 or 3.
Hell, give him if Harrison Ford's still doing Indiana Jones, I bet you could still do Dirty Harry. Go ahead and put him out there.
Did anyone watch the Golden Globes?
No.
I saw about 10 minutes. I didn't see any of the funny stand-up bits or anything.
So there's like, so I watched like the opening like monologue thing where she's just like telling all of her jokes, and there's one where she gets to Harrison Ford, and they like pan to him, and the look on his face, he's just like, he has like no idea, like I don't think he truly understands like what she's doing, and he's like bracing himself for like being disgusted.
Yeah.
Like, it was hilarious. Just like the look on his face, because he really like, everybody was kind of playing along with it and like, you know, going along. Obviously, like she did a pretty good job hosting, by the way. It was Nikki Glaser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like I had mentioned in our group chat, like, honestly, from like the last time I've seen her, I almost didn't recognize her. She has had like a ton of work done.
Jeez. Sorry, I was just looking here.
But yeah, she had some really good, really funny jokes. That like far better than most of the other hosts.
Who's doing the Oscars? Who's hosting that?
Is it who is it?
Is that Conan? No.
Let's see. Yep, Conan.
Is it Conan? Okay.
Yeah.
It's Conan.
Oh, good for him.
He is set to host the 2025 Oscars.
He is, and then I'm sure in the week before, Jay Leno will step in, so it'll be fine.
I don't think you'll let that happen again.
Fucking Jay Leno. Fucking. We did have a poll of the week. You can follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast. Our poll of the week this week, was, let's see here. What Marvel film are you most looking forward to in 2025? We had Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts with an asterisk, and the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts at the last came in at 37%. Captain America was 26%. Yeah, right after printing, we had a couple more votes. So, I think people are excited for all three of them because I think it seems like they might righted the ship with these three. So we'll see what happens.
I think personally, I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to watch Fantastic Four with a grain of salt because I've seen other Fantastic Four movies, so I'm hoping they do it right, but I'm not counting on it.
I just don't care. I don't like the characters, but I'm hoping the film is better. So,
and I'm happy. I really want to see, Sam Wilson as Captain America, but I was never a Red Hulk fan.
Me neither.
And I'm not sure. I think Harrison Ford was the right casting choice after the other guy, William Hurt, passed away.
Correct. I did, Jeff, you might appreciate this. For Christmas, my wife got me the Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus, which has like over 100 of the first issues of Spectacular Spider-Man in it. It's pretty damn sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Spectacular, is that the one that started, late 80s or early 90s?
Late 70s. Late 70s.
Oh, that early. Okay.
Yeah. So I was pretty excited. I started reading it. I don't know, it's like 1,200 pages, but it's great. And then I got the G.I. Joe Omnibus, which is every G.I. Joe comic in the 1980s. So that's
nice.
been really cool. I haven't started that one yet. I'm doing the Spider-Man one first, and then I'll do that. So I got some reading to do. So, Brian, you got some listener feedback over there?
I do have some ordinary, regular listener feedback.
Oh.
Kicking off 2025, sponsored Hello, Jeff. Jeff, what's in the box for the new year?
This week, we got a great surprise. Themed this week, we've got chicken.
Ooh.
A couple, there's going to be some. You will get a whole chicken.
Like a live chicken?
Like not a live chicken. No, it'll be like dead and plucked and whatnot and ready to cook. But like 10% of those people could be lucky enough to get a whole chicken. Otherwise, you'll get like parts of chickens and eggs.
Beak?
And no, there's no beaks.
No.
No chicken.
Bird
Jason,
flu?
We're starting the new year off right.
Do you get bird flu?
No, we don't give you bird flu.
I'm just asking.
We're starting off right. So we got chicken and all the fixings to go with chicken, to make a nice a gravy for your chicken.
Cream of chicken?
Some bread to make a nice, you can get cream of chicken soups ready to go to get a nice green bean casserole if you want. But you'll have to get the green beans because we don't have any green beans included this week.
Gotcha. Next week, maybe next week.
I mean, to be fair, they're not in season.
No.
That is fair.
How many eggs can you get in one box?
A dozen.
Okay.
We just got simple regular egg containers, nothing.
And this is refrigerated, right?
It is when it leaves.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, we put a lot of faith in the postal service to deliver these in a set amount of time. So,
my neighbor,
and especially with the current weather in at least the northern part of our country, everything should be pretty cold by the time it gets to your place.
My neighbor actually got a preview box because you were doing that deal at Christmas. So he did. He
got the Christmas box.
Yeah,
sorry.
But he also got the chicken box. Just came today. The Hello Jeff one. He got 5.5 legs of chicken.
Okay.
He got 6 wings. He's got 2 breasts. And
I think we gave him too much.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it was only 2.5 eggs. The one egg only had a yolk in it. So
no egg white.
No egg white, just a yolk.
I I think it sounds like he took advantage of our supersize option for the new year.
He was very happy with it. So just wanted to send that out there.
Did he get any of the Reese's eggs?
He did not get the Reese's eggs. Well, I shouldn't say that. He said he saw a wrapper for one, but it looks like it fell out the bottom of the box because the USPS kind of screwed it up, the box. So he doesn't blame you, Jeff. He blames the mailman.
We need to stop sending USPS.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Postal Service, we start off every single listener feedback with the same person every week.
Number one fan. Can't give yourself
Ape
a nickname.
Hands? Dunkaroo
The
Dog?
Jewel of the Licking?
DJ Fatty Fat.
Nope.
No!
Fat Shady.
Fat Shady, sorry.
You ruin it every time.
Beaver Nuggets. Beaver Tail.
Beaver Hip. Dunkaroo
7,
Dog.
if I didn't say that.
The Hammer.
The Postman.
The Hammer. The Screwdriver.
Flugelhorn.
Yep. Doug. Is it Doug?
Dad.
Yeah, there you go.
Chili Billy.
Sonny D.
Chili Billy.
Sonny
Sonny D,
D.
that's what I was trying to remember.
Kurt Rambo expert.
He is. So it's just Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Doug says Brian may not like Peeps, but does his dogs? That's
Those his dogs.
great intern starting off the year. Brian may not like Peeps, but do his dogs like Milk-Bone Peep treats? They are marshmallow flavored.
Ooh.
I can never answer this question because I don't feed my dog Milk-Bone Peep treats.
You should.
I've never seen
let,
them.
And if let Dr. Dana know their existence, she might get them for the dogs.
She might. I've never seen them. I didn't know that these existed. We are a old Mother Hubbard treat household.
Your cupboard's bare?
Old Mother, yeah, for sure. We like to go with the pea nuttier mix. So, I mean, I don't like to speak for my dogs, but I'm gonna say that they would probably hate these.
In solidarity for you, right?
I mean, I don't know. I got one that'll eat anything, so I mean, he might like it. I don't know.
Okay.
But as we sit today,
Mm-hmm.
they've never had the misfortune of dealing with Peep things like I have.
Brian, do you think your tropical punch Peeps in 2 weeks will taste good?
You haven't opened the box yet, have you?
No. They'll be fresh.
I'm not hopeful. I'll be real honest.
Okay.
But you know, 'tis the season for Jesus, I guess.
It is. It's a season for Jesus.
Every season is the season for
The reason for the season.
That's right.
So next up we have from Dana Gardens. He asks, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
I guess besides yourself, right?
I would
don't know.
have to imagine that.
Maybe you've never seen yourself naked. I don't know.
When I go into the gym at work.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
In a fitness center locker room.
Lots of old people walking.
Apparently unavoidable.
Yes. Yeah. I turned the corner a couple weeks ago and to go to the locker, and I was like, whoa, there's somebody buck-ass naked. That's wonderful. That's a great morning thing to see at 8:30 in the morning. Whoa. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm going to say in a lot of porn I watched, there have been naked grown men in them.
Do you put your thumb over it, though, so you don't see them?
That's too much work.
That's true. Well, your thumb's
like
probably
they
busy
keep
with other
moving
things.
in and out, and it would be moving the thumb back and forth. And,
That's true.
That's fine.
That's true. Push your thumb back and forth. Push your thumb back and forth. Whip your thumb back and forth. Whip your thumb back and forth. Sorry. Brian, what else you got?
Next up, we have from Meow God at Meow God.
Hold on, I think I do have something for this. I think I do. Hold on, let's see here.
Bottom right on the, I think, second board.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Oh.
But if you can, then it's recorded. That's all that matters.
It is. Go ahead, Brian.
Meow God says, "Happy New Year's, fellas. May you all
thank you.
Thanks.
May you all grow a pair in the new year."
Grow a pair.
I feel insulted.
Does it? I mean,
I don't
know what he's. Maybe he's asking us to grow a pair of tomatoes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
Normally, the phrase "grow a pair" means balls.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel insulted being called ballless.
Well, but I do appreciate the sentiments, Meow.
I appreciate the Happy New Year's, fellas part.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if I should be insulted by the grow a pair or not.
Don't. It's Meow God. He's too nice.
I mean, I appreciate his the way he worded it. He was very polite and saying "may you."
That's true. It was the polite way.
That was a nice way of saying.
You convinced me. Even if he's insulting us, he did it in the polite way, so I can't take offense.
That's true. What else we got?
From Jacobo at Tweets by Jacobo.
He's a celebrity.
He'll be famous.
Yep.
He's not.
He is.
He says, "What Christmas song would you ban for A year, or B, all time?"
Now, I'm going under the assumption we can only ban one song all time and one song a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Otherwise,
guessing.
I would start banning. I'd get the ban hammer out and get rid of most of them.
Nope, you only can do one each.
One for a year, one forever.
I think I'll agree with Jason on all time, unless it's better for me to pick something different so we can get two of them banned.
Nope, do it.
But Christmas shoes.
Fucking Christmas shoes. Fuck that song. Oh my God.
I could ban that for all time.
Is Jesus going to come tonight to kill my mom? I got her Christmas shoes. Shut up, kid. God.
I don't think that's quite how it goes, Jay. But...
He's all dirty. Fucking take a shower. Your mom's dying. Go talk to her. Get a shower. God. Fucking kid.
I mean, why wouldn't he take a shower if his mom were dying? Why wouldn't he just go right there?
Well, he should, but he's standing in line buying Christmas shoes on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's going to be a short visit. Hey, kid, spoiler, your mom died 2 hours ago while you were waiting in line at McAlpin's.
McAlpin's. Good pick there.
Fuck you. Not you, Jeff. The fucking song.
I mean, I think for just for the song, we would have to probably say it was a Kmart.
Maybe a Kmart. Maybe a Kmart. Yeah. Fucking blue. You had to get that blue light special on the shoes, didn't you? You couldn't have gone 2 days ago, could you? Fucking idiot. Asshole.
Blue light special.
But I don't have any money. Well, maybe you should have asked your dad for some money. Huh? How the fuck did you get to Kmart, you piece of shit? My mom's dying. I gotta go out and get some shoes.
Wow.
Fucking
I'm sorry, I mentioned it.
I fucking hate that song. And Jeff, I agree with you all time. Fucking ban that. Sorry. Anyways, what about for 1 year, Jeff? What are you doing for 1 year?
That one I'm not sure yet. Maybe come back to me on that.
I'm going Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
That was one I was thinking of, but...
I haven't really honestly heard that in several years.
You've got a point.
Like, I don't feel like it just doesn't make it around anymore like it used to.
It's not as common. I will say that. Or Brian, what are you banning forever?
Forever. I'll probably do Dominic the Donkey.
Oh, that's a bad one.
It's really bad.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I know this one. I'm seeing it on lists, and I'm not sure I know it.
It's awful. It is so bad.
Yeah, I will play it off air for you, or you can pull it up and listen to it off air. But
Yeah, I can do that. I won't
and
make
then
you guys listen to it.
I think for just a year,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just a year. Like what Christmas song could I not hear for a year?
I saw Mommy Kissing
Baby
Santa
It's-
Claus.
Yeah, or Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah, Santa Baby. That's another one that I really. That's like
Oh, yeah, Santa Baby's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
Santa Baby.
I could go a
You
year
know what?
without.
I think I'm going to pick one. This might be controversial because I think people actually like this song,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of never like and get sick of very quickly Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah.
I think, to me, it's like we're a rock, we like rock music, but let's make a Christmas song. Yay! And I'm like, no, it's neither good Christmas or good rock.
I would just get rid of the first 15 seconds of Bruce Springsteen's Santa Claus is Coming to Town when he's talking to
Santa Claus is coming to town.
when he's talking to the crowd. Have you been good? Have you been good? It's so bad. Like that's like nails on a chalkboard to me when they play that and they're like, you better be good. It's like, oh my God, Bruce, you're the boss. Stop. You don't need to pander to this fucking crowd. Go buy some Christmas shoes. God.
Well, I mean, I think at that point in his career, like he would probably have someone that would probably be able to go buy the shoes for him, so he wouldn't like actually have to go buy his own shoes.
You know, I was thinking, so the Christmas shoes song would be better if Scab Jeff was the guy in front of this kid, because he would have bought the shoes and walked away.
Bought the last pair of shoes in mom's size.
Oh, size 8? Thanks. This is what I needed, kid. Have a good night. Please, kid. Please, my mom's dying. Well, she won't miss them then. See ya.
I do want to say also a bad one that I would consider, but I think I'm officially picking Jingle Bell Rock. But I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Oh,
I am looking at a Reddit post to get ideas, and this one person has a list, and at the bottom says, anything sung by children, it isn't cute, it's an auditory abortion.
It's kind of like listening to us do a Mad Lib.
So this is the Esquire magazine. They did the 20 worst Christmas songs, talking about Christmas shoes. This one is a manipulative tearjerker about a young boy who's watching his mother on her deathbed. He wants to buy his mom a new pair of shoes for when she meets Jesus tonight, and he just wants her to look her best. Actually, I think it's getting a little dusty in here. This is the most loving thing I've ever heard. I take it all back. Fuck you, Esquire. No, stop it. It's awful. How dare you? Jesus. Fucking new song. Sorry.
So I'm just reading the lyrics to Christmas Shoes. I don't understand why you hate this song so much.
Dude, it's a horrible. It is awful.
No, I mean, I've heard it before, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
I mean, I think the premise of the song is pretty nice. Like,
No.
he clearly wants his mom to look her best for when she meets Jesus.
Whatever.
I think that's very kind of him.
Well, one, he still thinks his mother's going to meet Jesus. I mean, he's been raised wrong already.
She was a serial killer, kid. She would kill people at the hospital.
I'm not even going that way. It's like when you die, you're going to meet Jesus. No, when you die, you're dead. It's it. That's all there is.
Wow. Okay. Getting a little harsh. Okay. Getting a little deep.
Well, there is no afterlife. I know for a fact.
Okay. How would you know? No one's ever come back from it. It's from Leap of Faith, Steve Martin. Another great film. Yeah.
But
be on my top
speaking as a
five.
DJ, there is no more hated song than that motherfucking abomination that is the Christmas shoes.
There you go. There you go.
I was working at a station when this song was first released, and our program director was, "This is the most awesome song ever." We played it to death that year. He got fired.
Patton Oswalt does a great job on his stand-up with this about the Christmas shoes. I'll post it today. I'll post it on our Facebook page at the History of Bad Ideas. Wrap this up here, Brian. What else we got? We got two more, I think.
We still have two.
Yeah.
From newly crowned Canadian of the Year, Randall Holt.
Yay.
At
cheering button,
RJ
Jason.
Holt.
Oh, sorry, cheer button. Gotta get that.
You got to find that.
Nope, that's sad trombone. That's not it. Hold on. There we go.
I don't hear any of it.
No, we don't hear it, but it's getting recorded.
Oh, good. From Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666. He is not
He's
evil.
not evil.
Just handled that
He's
way.
just
that
my
way.
Canadian of the Year.
Hey!
He says, "Thanks everyone for making me Canadian of the Year. What type of monster doesn't like Pez?"
Stork.
I feel pretty good that we at least have someone to uphold the office.
Yeah.
With that question.
Yes. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Randall.
I will say, I did have to,
Break the news to Dr. Dana.
well, that was going to be another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was a little, she was a little hurt,
Okay.
but she understands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she understands that it'll be, you know, what she's got to do this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe
So
show
yeah,
up more
she's-
than one day for the expo.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That was harsh.
wow. You know,
I'm sorry.
The next thing she sends food-wise, Jason can't have any.
Or it's
As he
poison.
Wow.
eats all the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
Sorry. It was there. I just had to take. Dr. Dana, we love you. You're a great, great line person. You handle the lines wonderfully.
yeah. Just don't
Great
need, just
represent-
don't. If you need to contact her for anything, I guess message me or Jim or anyone else, because we all have her phone number. But if someone that needs to get in contact with her from our group needs to, that doesn't have her number, you're shit out of luck.
You know what, Brian? I'm going to fucking put her number on the list this year. Okay? God.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
She should be on the list all the
I
time.
didn't have her number. Shut up. God. Go to Professor Number One.
I will say, just you know, on the Canadian of the Year, right out of the chute, I did have to issue a little bit of a pump the brakes to Randall Holt on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
There was a tweet from Chris Van Vliet. He is a wrestling podcast host. He put out a tweet that says, "Tag a podcast you think more people should listen to." Pittsburgh Nerd was nice enough to recommend us and Besotted Geek.
Ooh, I felt
yeah.
so good on that, and then so bad on that, in the same emotion. It's tearing me
Yeah.
apart.
It's breaking
and-
my heart.
So Randall replies to that tweet with a picture or a GIF of Ross Geller saying, "Why? Why would you do that?" So
Maybe he didn't listen to the episode yet and realize he was Canadian of the Year yet.
no, he
I think he was pointing out the Besotted Geek part of it.
well, you know, I thought about that after the issue after I issued my retort was, you know, that is not the way we expect our newly crowned Canadian of the Year to be conducting themselves.
Yeah.
So just right out of the chute, I just want that to be noted. for the record, when it comes time in 11 months, it was out there and it had to happen.
He's already tweeted about the history of bad ideas more than Jason C. Brown did when he was Canadian of the Year. Just saying. So good job, Randall.
Well, there we go.
I do have to say that's probably part of what his comment here is about what type of monster doesn't like Pez.
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I mean, I think that was his answer to why they wanted to know what was going on. Putting us on the same line with Masada Geek, I think, is where his thought was at.
Yeah, just posting the GIF and no clarification, like Hobie. Yeah, listen to them; they're great. Masada Geek, nah. Why would you recommend them?
I think he's going to be a good ambassador.
So clarity. We just need
Clarity,
to get him
yeah.
to approve his clarity.
There we go. All right. Lastly, wrapping this up, Professor Number One at Doctor Number One. It was reported that Meghan Markle's podcast failed after Spotify paid $20 million for it because she was lazy and only did 12 episodes. Her podcast was critiqued for being extremely scripted with her guests, and she even went weeks without putting an episode out. Do you think she was intimidated by Hobie and their consistent schedule?
I was. I have to admit. And you can't mute me.
I just assumed she was on summer break.
I mean, I will say we have intimidated many podcasts out of their recording
Culture Babble
schedule. I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying there are podcasts out there that thought they could hang with us and fell to the wayside.
Bad Ideas podcast, they tried to take our name and they fucking lost. Oh, we did 30 episodes. Ha! We're on 577. In fact, we were so good we crashed a site, Musings of a Geek. We even crashed the whole podcast thing. So,
oh yeah, the whole podcast network there,
and Geek Life Radio. Anyways, yeah, I think Meghan Markle is a piece of shit and got screwed up and didn't know that she actually had to, record episodes. Good for her.
I mean, this is someone who recorded television before.
You would think.
So she should know that you actually have to show up and do something.
Yeah, you would think.
I guess the problem was she wanted scripts, and that's not what.
No.
People. Yeah, she wanted to be told what to say, I guess, instead of off the cuff interview people.
Yeah, that's not happening. What's that?
Now, is it dead? Is it completely dead? The 12
Yeah, I don't think
episodes,
I don't think she's doing anymore.
Is she getting the full $20 million, or are they getting their money back for
I'm
that?
I'm not sure because I don't know what the contract was if they were guaranteed so many episodes. I'm not sure.
I would hope they would at least get a year's worth, whether they were doing. Oh, maybe they were only doing monthly or something.
Yeah. Well, right now we got some news of the geek. It's time for another episode of News of the Geek.
Jeff is on the call with us, right?
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, but I'm fine with it because it would be off. You know what,
Jeff?
The delay or whatnot.
I'm starting it. Ready? Jeff, you gotta go. Ready in 3 seconds.
Oh, you did? I thought you were going to count 3, 2, 1.
No. It's on.
You just had 3 seconds, and I was expecting a countdown.
Okay, ready?
Start over.
3, 2, 1.
It's time for another episode of the News of the Geek.
Take 3.
How off was that? I did it exactly when you finished counting.
You know what? You actually did a really good job. It ended just right after you finished. Good job.
That's what it's supposed to end.
Yeah,
okay.
Good job. Good job. I meant take 3 because you didn't know the one, and I did the other one. So there you go.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wanted a third take from me. I apologize.
We are a well-oiled machine here.
It's only like we did this 576 previous
You would
times or
think.
something.
Let's see here. Per ScreenTime.com, where Brian gets all of his news from. Per
Most of it.
Per IMDb users, the top 10 most anticipated 2025 television series are the following. Ironheart. Following the events of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. MIT student Riri Williams returns home.
Riri?
Yes. Returns home to Chicago, where she becomes entangled with the enigmatic Parker Robbins, a.k.a. The Hood, discovering secrets that pit technology against magic and setting her on a path of danger and adventure. This has only been in the filmed 2 years ago, so about time they were releasing it.
We'll see. Well, that's because they decided that they only wanted to release like 2 new shows a year or something on Disney Plus.
Yeah. El Turco Balaban, a soldier in the Janissary army, serves as an Ottoman intelligence officer. After he escapes capture, he's found wounded and rescued by people of Moena, a small town in northern Italy. He settles in there and organizes a peasant uprising against the feudal overlords who oppressed and overtaxed the people. Interesting.
Okay.
And
Never heard of that.
Mm-mm.
This is like historical fiction, I guess?
Yeah. NCIS, Tony and Ziva. After Ziva's apparent death, Tony raises their daughter, Tally. You're the worst, Tally. Years later, Ziva returns and reunites with Tony. Tony's company is attacked, and the family travels to Europe trying to learn who's after them and to trust each other again.
Is this like a... I haven't heard that they were coming out with this. Is this a new, what do you call it? Miniseries?
It's a series coming out this year.
Is it going to be a full series, or?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
I'll double check for you in a second.
First, with all the NCIS crap they have out, I mean, with all the NCIS programming they have, I haven't heard this is even a possibility. And now I guess it's already...
It's a TV series. And I'm trying to see how many episodes they have. They don't have the episodes listed yet.
Okay.
So, they have at least 5 episodes listed. Sorry. So, and then we also have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I posted a trailer of this a couple weeks ago, or last week. Animated series follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU. The journey, unlike we've ever seen, in a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. It's animated. Originally, this was going to take place between Spider-Man, what is that, Homecoming, and... what's the next one?
Far From Home?
Yeah, Far From Home. That was the idea, and then the creators of it, the series, were like, it's too confined. We can't do that. We don't have access to some of the characters we want. We kind of want to have our own sandbox to play in. So they stopped it, and it is not part of that universe now. So, yeah. Which kind of disappointed me because I was hoping that it would be part, but, it's fine. American Primeval follows the gritty and adventurous exploration of the birth of the American West. Violent collisions of cults, religion, and men and women fighting for control of the new world. This looks badass. Have you seen this, Brian?
I have seen I've seen stuff about it, but I am very much looking forward to this. Taylor Kitsch is the lead in it.
Yep. Did you ever see Friday Night Lights, Brian? He was in that. It's a whole new year.
Same as the old year.
11 years of Hobie.
Yep. Looks great. Can't wait.
He was also Gambit. Let's see here. Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, a century before Game of Thrones. Sir Duncan the Tall and his squire Egg wandered through Westeros while the Targaryen dynasty ruled the Iron Throne and dragons were still remembered. Great destinies and enemies await the incomparable friends. I didn't even know that they were coming out with another Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. That's been in development. I think we've talked about it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I forgive you. Blake talked about it.
Okay, never mind. There you go. Suits L.A., following a new group led by Ted Black, a former New York prosecutor who built an L.A. law firm that specializes in criminal and entertainment law. Stephen Amell, who I interviewed a couple of years ago, is the star of this one.
If, they're in L.A. and all, does that mean they're going to bring Meghan Markle back to Suits?
No, I'm too busy doing
She's
a podcast.
Busy not doing a podcast?
Yes. It, Welcome to Derry, will follow the events in the 1960s, the time leading up to the events of the first film in the Stephen King It series. I was kind of actually disappointed in this because the original idea was it was going to take place in the 1800s. And I was like, that would have been cool. But now it's 1960s. Brian, did you ever see It, the new ones?
I have not seen the new ones.
Okay.
I thought maybe they would do like from the time it first appears on Earth, and then like every 27 years later, the next group. That would be interesting.
That would have been cool. I'm fine with that. Brian, I would recommend the news films. They're pretty well done.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that has seen them has said that they were really good. So, yeah, just not something that is typically on my radar.
I'm interested in this one. It's on Max. It's coming to Max. Alien: Earth. It's an animated film or series. Sorry, when a mysterious space vessel crash lands on Earth, a young woman and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. This is the Alien movie. Queen is in it or whatever. So, and then Daredevil: Born Again. Matt Murdock finds himself on a collision course with Wilson Fisk when their past identities begin to emerge. It comes out in March on Disney Plus. Punisher's in it. Kingpin's in it. So yeah, looks good. Looks really good.
So it's basically just going to follow the Netflix release of all of those superheroes only on Disney.
Yep. I'm not sure if Foggy's in it.
I am 97% sure that everyone is back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw. Yeah, both Ellen Henson and Deborah. What's her name? Wall.
Deborah Ann Wall.
Yeah.
Deborah Ann Wall.
Yeah.
And I guess Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah. Other than that, are there a whole lot of recurring roles?
Who the podcast met 2 years ago at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. Get your tickets October 16th through the 18th, or I'm sorry, October 21st through the 23rd this year. And also get your tickets for the Super Cincy Expo May 16th through the 18th. Video Game Expo.
Yeah, according to the IMDb page, they are all credited for Born Again.
Good.
Eldon, Deborah Ann Wall, Charlie Cox, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep, they are all back.
I could see one of them dying. I could see Fisk killing one of them.
That could be. I heard they were actually trying to get like all the people from the original
series
Netflix, like with their or the Champions or whatever.
Yeah, with
they
Luke
were going to
Cage.
try and get them all back. Even Finn Jones, who was slammed for his portrayal of Iron Fist.
I don't think he was the issue.
Oh, I think he was the issue.
Oh.
He was not good, and his being supposed to be the best martial artist out there, he was not that good. He was the worst martial artist in the show.
I would like to see Luke Cage come back. I really like that character.
Jessica Jones would be awesome.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So just looking at the IMDb page for this, they currently have 2 seasons listed.
Oh.
And they have them listed at 9 episodes each. And looking at the credits, they are all of the main cast are credited with all 18 episodes.
Okay.
Spoilers! Now we know no one's going to die.
Or they just put it in there like that.
or they're paying them, or they're paying them and giving them the credit for the entire 2 seasons. But just that's weird because like I'm used to looking at IMDb on my phone, and it's way different when you look at it on a website.
Yeah,
from a laptop, like there's far more information. That is like not you don't have to search for on the app.
You can look. Hey, Brian, look up History of Bad Ideas. I think we're on IMDb. I think we are.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we are. I think nerdly.co.uk, where you can get all your geek news with an English accent over there. Finally, per the deadline.com, where Jeff gets all the news from. Yeah.
Before we went into that, we were just talking MCU and Champions and stuff. Did you hear that the Young Avengers, they are renaming Champions?
Really? Why?
Because they're worried that they're all too old to be Young Avengers now.
Well, by the time it gets made.
Yeah, they're like, these people will be in their 30s when the show is aired, and they don't really feel that the teenage team of Young Avengers will fit anymore.
Are you?
I mean, Haley Steinfeld is going to be like 30.
Yeah. Do you have a Golden Buckeye card? Why are you a Young Avenger? What is this, Riverdale?
For those who don't know, the Golden Buckeye card is for old people in the state of Ohio.
What is this, Riverdale, Jeff?
Yes, this is Riverdale.
I'm in high school.
Did we know that there's another podcast called The History of Bad Ideas?
Yes.
There was one called Bad Ideas.
Yeah, there's another one called History of Bad Ideas. They talk
it's The History of Bad Ideas.
Well,
it's actually about history
officially in our title, don't we?
That's what I'm just saying theirs is also it's the exact same.
Yeah. It's okay.
We should sue them.
It's okay.
Well, it's not okay. Well, we're probably more popular and definitely more.
I will say that
enjoyable.
It looks like they have about 68 episodes.
Rookies.
So just some of their episode titles: The History of Bad Ideas: Eugenics. History of Bad Ideas: Anti-Semitism.
Well, they're bad ideas. I'll give them credit for those.
Taxonomy.
History of Bad Ideas: Facebook friends. I mean, that's not terrible. I don't see us on IMDb anymore.
Okay. Yeah, the history of disc golf. Oh wait, that's Good Bad Sport podcast. Sorry, my bad. Let's see here.
I don't see us listed on IMDb anymore.
Well, I'll see if I can work on that. See if I can
send them an email.
Yeah. I'll be like my dad complaining to somebody at Kroger. I'll send an email. Let's see here.
Do they have a chat? Can I chat with anybody at IMDb? Excuse me.
The History of Busch Garden Swinging Classic, The Big Bad Wolf. That's a podcast.
You know what I didn't realize?
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that Amazon owned IMDb.
Really?
At the very bottom of the website, it says in very small letters, an Amazon company. I did not know that.
I probably didn't remember or didn't care, but I was like, I think like when you're looking for stuff to watch, they tend to push watch it on Amazon, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what I've noticed, their actual show is called Past, Present, Future, and then their episodes are titled "The History of Bad Ideas," this and that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't rent here anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find out what.
It
looks like they started in 2023 and they're from the UK.
Oh, but they're not nerdly.co.uk, are they? Ha ha, cheeky monkeys.
Or are they?
No, they're not. Phil only likes us. Fuck off.
Jason will swear to that.
Buggers.
But so they have a different name. They're just stealing our name for their titles.
Get a lawsuit in here.
We'll contact our attorney.
Yeah. He's a unfrozen caveman lawyer, so that's good.
Oh, I thought we had Meghan Markle from Suits as our attorney.
I'm Megan. I'll sue you. Let's see here. Per Deadline, where Jeff gets all his news from, Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis is the top choice to star in Murder, She Wrote movie coming together at Universal. No deal yet, but we're here. She's looming likely to play the Jessica Fletcher role popularized by Angela Lansbury in the hit series that ran 12 seasons on CBS. Script is
I can see that.
Script is by Lauren Schuker Blum and Rebecca Angelo, the duo behind the Greg Gillespie directed drama Dumb Money about the GameStop short squeeze of 2021. It's being produced by Lord Miller and Amy Pascal. Nope.
Oh, this is yay! Go Sony.
Lansbury.
Is that Lord and Miller?
It just says Lord Miller in the article.
Yeah, I'm not. Aren't those the two? The directors or whatever for what would they do? Did they do Lego or whatnot and then got fired from
that might
Star
be
Wars?
Yep. They got fired from Solo.
Solo, yeah. I think it's supposed to be Lord and Miller, but unless they joined forces and melded into one being called Lord Miller.
Amy Pascal's like, hey, I saw that show the other day, Murder, She Wrote. It looks pretty popular. Can we get the rights to that? It's Lansbury starred from 1984 to 96, but became one of the most successful and longest-running shows in hit TV history. Jessica Fletcher was a retired schoolteacher turned successful mystery writer who proves to have uncanny knack for solving real-life murders, or she was the murderer. Show is primarily set in seaside town of Cabot Cove, Maine. Oh, there's Maine again.
Go, Jason, move there.
No, do not move to Cabot Cove, Maine. They've got the highest murder rate in the world per capita.
They did. Not anymore.
Once she died. Be my guest.
It's no coincidence.
She kept saying, be my guest. And then they died.
We always talked about, my brother and I always talked about writing a book, like the Jessica Fletcher Diaries, where we'll go episode by episode and write how she actually did it and used her cunning wiles to convince someone else to admit to it or whatnot.
To frame.
And it's like, yeah. And if we weren't just so lazy, we might have actually, put out some of these. Oh, maybe we can do it as a podcast.
Trademark it.
We can just do one at a time. Trademark.
There you go.
We have no right to the character Jessica Fletcher, but we'll do Jessica Fletcher.
Don't feel bad, Jeff. Amy Pascal doesn't have the rights to it either. She's just making this film.
Okay.
Can we get Jamie Lee Curtis in a Venom outfit? No. Stop it. We got the MCU. No, you don't. Stop it.
I think the parody laws are on the right side. We're on the right side for that.
Okay.
So.
Just ask Larry Flint.
He had parody laws? I thought he had porn laws.
Whatever. They're the same, right?
God.
The show was a Sunday night staple, nominated for 41 Emmys. Lansbury was nominated each year the series ran, but she never won. So I could see Jamie Lee Curtis in this. I'm fine with that.
I could see Jamie Lee Curtis doing it.
Let me get you some box office news and domestic reports here.
It's time for box office bomb.
It's time for box office bombs.
There we go. Jeff, take it
right.
away.
Yeah, the bombs this week. Per Box Office Mojo, Kraven the Hunter is officially a bust, as the film has only made a total of $23 million on a $110 million budget. The film was also out of the top 10 this week as the box office settled it at number 11. Craven has now made less than half of what Madam Web made domestically.
That's not good. That's
not good. Poor Aaron Tyler Johnson.
Hmm.
Does that hurt his bankability?
Does he have bankability?
Eh.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't have an
maybe
issue with him.
Yeah, bankability might not be what I'm looking for, but will it hurt him going forward because people don't think he's got a name for a draw?
He was in Godzilla, like when they rebooted it, but you don't really remember him in it, right? And so, I feel like he's in a lot of movies that you just don't remember him being in.
Could be.
So I don't know if it really, but I don't feel like it really. It's not going to affect him much. And I think they also have the Sony Spider-Man universe that nobody cares about and realizes that sucks. I think that's another thing. So I don't know if they blame it entirely on him. So.
I mean, weren't they blaming Madam Web on Dakota Johnson?
Well, that's because she can't act. Sorry, but
that's because she's a woman.
Well, and you know what? Part of it is probably that too. That they put it in that way. So I don't know. It's Madam Web did not get much help from the writers either. So
well, that's true. Get away from the bombs. We can go with the top 5 this week.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in at number 1, Mufasa, the Lion King, made another $23.8 million, total of $168.5 million on a $200 million budget.
Yeah.
And I'm sure overseas it did more too.
Yeah, I think it's at $400 million.
I have zero desire to watch that.
Me neither.
I actually turned off the live action remake of The Lion King when I tried to watch it.
Oh, it's so bad.
But anyway, the good news is coming in at number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 made another $21 million, a total of $187.5 million on a budget of $122 million.
Best reviewed Sonic film yet.
So Sonic 4 will be coming out soon.
Yep, they already teased it. So.
Coming in at number 3, Nosferatu, another $13 million, a total of $69.5 million on a $50 million budget.
Can't wait for Nosferatu 2.
Coming in at number 4, we have Moana 2, another $12.5 million for a total of $425 million on a budget of $150 million.
They did do a mid-credit scene in it, and they teased a third one. It's like a fucking Avengers film.
Now,
I mean,
when did this has only been out a couple of weeks, right?
Thanksgiving.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't realize it was that long. So it's been a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's been out a month and it's still making $12.5 million.
Well, look at the next one. That came out earlier.
Did it?
I don't know.
I thought it came out after, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, number 5, Wicked or Wicked, made $10 million, a total of $451 million on a budget of $145 million.
Wicked came out November 22nd.
Oh, geez. Okay. You know, when you get old, time moves by much quicker.
Yes.
But, yeah, oh, wow. So Wicked's been out for 6 to 7 weeks and is already still making $10 million?
Yep.
All right. Well, Wicked has made more money than Moana 2 on a smaller budget, so it's much better.
Yes.
That's the top 5.
Brian, what's coming out this week? It's January. That's usually the good month of movies.
All right. It looks like we have 5 movies coming out this week.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We are starting off with Diane Warren, Relentless. This is the untold story of a legendary songwriter. Features Cher, Common, Jennifer Hudson, Gloria Estefan, Kesha, Leanne Rimes, and more.
Okay, so documentary, I'm assuming.
Documentary about Diane Warren.
She wrote one of Jason's favorite songs.
Which one's that?
She did.
Don't Want to Miss a Thing that Aerosmith did
Don't
for
want
the
to miss a
Armageddon soundtrack.
thing. I love when animal crackers go on me.
Oh, I thought you
don't
were
think that's
going
a
to
song.
say the Cher song that Jason loves.
If I could turn
Oh,
back time and walk
I wasn't sure which
the
one.
moon.
Cher song. Oh, God.
If I could turn back time and walk
do
Also
the
coming
moon.
out this week, we have Disfluency.
Okay.
When Jane fails her final college class, she returns home to her parents' lake house, where she comes to terms with the confusing trauma that derailed her senior year.
Okay.
Nobody I've ever heard of.
Best type of movies.
It has won 15 awards.
But not a
And-
floppy.
Oh, this is a 2021 film that's just now coming out.
Is it a,
Oh.
I'm guessing, a foreign feature?
Yes, I would have to guess so.
If only,
Uh,
you know what? If only Jane could turn back time.
yeah. That's what we'll go with. Next up, coming out this week, we have Hard Truths, an ongoing exploration of the contemporary world with a tragicomic study of human strengths and weaknesses.
It sounds like something you watch in like college, a college class. Sure. Is it a documentary?
Is again, no one. No,
It's a movie?
no.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a comedy drama.
Well, January is the month of the good films coming out. So let's see.
Marianne Jean Baptiste.
The singer?
I don't know.
John Baptiste, right?
I don't know a singer.
I
named
said a
Jean
name
Baptiste.
before I said John Baptiste. So it's a lady. Marianne Jean Baptiste.
Marianne. Okay. Yeah, he's
Oh yeah, it looks great. Go see it.
John Baptiste is the singer who runs Late Show with Stephen Colbert's band. Sorry.
Ah.
Well, he's not in it, so
Okay. Not
I've
go-
seen her before.
Not
yeah,
going
she
to work.
looks familiar.
Hey, Brian, not
Right,
going to
Jeff?
work here
She looks
anymore.
familiar.
She does look familiar. I guess she's probably been working a lot. I'm just no. I have
Well,
to think what I know her from.
now since I'm on the website, I'm just gonna do this and figure out where I know her from. She was in. Let's see. Nope.
She
Nope.
was in Master of None as a voice.
This is doing really well, guys. Great podcasting.
How to Get Away with
She
Murder.
was-
That might be where she did one episode. How to Get Away with Murder.
That one episode.
Oh. She was in one episode
20
of Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
24 episodes of Blind Spot.
That's where it is, Jeff. Without a Trace.
I didn't watch that. Oh, 8 episodes of Broadchurch.
She was in
That's
159 episodes of Without a Trace. That's definitely where I
Oh,
reckon.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
2 episodes of Harry's Law.
That's it, Jeff. That's where we got her.
I'm trying to think
So
if I've
that's
ever
where
seen
we
a single
recognize
episode
Marianne
of that.
John Baptiste from.
Yeah.
Next up this week, coming out, we have The Last Showgirl.
Oh, yeah.
A seasoned showgirl must plan for her future when her show abruptly closes after a 30-year run.
Pamela Anderson's in this, and like she's getting decent reviews.
She's getting a ton of like great feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Anderson, Jamie Lee Curtis, Dave Bautista.
Not John Batiste.
No, just Dave Bautista, the wrestler.
Yes.
Turned actor. Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen and seen good stuff about it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Lastly, coming out this week, we have, if I can get back to it, Den of Thieves 2, Pantera.
Did you see the first one?
I did, and it was fantastic.
Okay.
I can't wait for this.
I thought somebody saw it on the podcast. I couldn't remember who.
I'm seeing the ads for the second one. I'm like, I know nothing about that. I don't ever remember the first one being. I probably reported on it and read what it did at the box office for 3 or 4 weeks. But I'm like, I don't know a thing about this.
Same.
Let's see. Nick is back on the hunt in Europe and closing in on Donnie, who is embroiled in a treacherous world of diamond thieves and the infamous Panther Mafia as they plot a massive heist of the world's largest diamond exchange.
Where's the diamond?
Oh.
So the first one, I want to say they play cops who are dirty, and then they kind of go from there. But it's Gerard Butler, O'Shea Jackson Jr., those are really the only two in this one that came back.
Getting lots and lots of marketing for this one.
Yeah, it's been a solid, probably if I had to guess, almost 10 years since the previous one came out.
Jeez. 2018.
No, not
2018.
10. Yeah, so
still 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah. O'Shea Jackson Jr. was in it in the first one. Huh.
Yeah, he's in the second one too.
Is he? Okay.
I just read that. Yes.
I just said that.
Sorry.
The first movie, the cast was really good. It was Gerard Butler, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Pablo Schreiber, 50 Cent.
Shot Nonsense.
And there were a couple other like character actors that were really good in it too.
Yeah. Okay. That's this week, you said? It's coming out this week.
I am reading the movies that are coming out.
Well, no,
this
I'm just
week,
saying that's probably going to be
we have done for
Shut up,
576 times.
I could turn back time.
My outline says upcoming this week, whatever films Brian or Jim find, and Jim is not here. So I am reading those movies that are coming out this week.
Playing top 5.
So just to throw this out here, Jason.
Yeah.
Also, where we might know Marianne Jean-Baptiste, she was in the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. I know that was one of your all-time favorites.
Jennifer Lopez. I felt like I was in
I'm sure she sang a Diane Warren song.
Turn back time.
I know neither of you watched the Golden Globes, but Bennifer was sitting together at the Golden Globes.
Oh, if those crazy kids can't make it, who can?
Which version of Bennifer? Lopez or Gardner?
Lopez.
Okay.
George.
Because I heard rumor that he was getting back with Jennifer Garner. So
it was just around the holidays for the kids.
Oh, for their family. Okay. So are they going to try this a third time, Bennifer?
I don't know, but they were sitting together at the same table at the Globes.
Hey, Jeff.
Did they have a special Geely anniversary presentation or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hey, Jeff. Those kids are just trying to turn back time.
Oh God, why?
Yeah, like why are they turning back time?
To go back to when they loved each other. If I could turn back time. Anyways, top 5 this week since I played the music already.
Oh my God! Do you realize it's been 22 years since Geely came out?
No, it hasn't. It's been 5. Stop it.
22 years?
Shut
really?
it, Jeff.
It came out in 2003.
Oh, God.
You
If we could go back to 2003, that's fine. I would watch Geely again. Anyways, as long as we don't have to watch The Passion of the Christ for the 10th time.
my favorite review of Geely was, I guess, Justin Bartha plays the brother, the kidnap victim who they
mentally disabled.
Mentally disabled, and they kind of say it's like, he actually does okay, and it's like this is his first main movie, and I guess it's good to get your worst movie of your career out of the way first.
Well, it's true. It's true.
And that was I'm like, okay, well, go Justin Bartha.
Well, top 5 tonight is top 5 comfort films. These are what
Did you hit top 5 music?
Yeah, I did already. You
well,
talked a little bit through it.
You didn't tell me you were hitting the music.
These are films that you just, it's snowy outside. You just kind of want to sit in and watch them. You just kind of want to take your troubles away. And these are just good comfort films that you like to watch that you go back to time and time again.
But you had me confused on how to do this list because you're like, you mentioned something about it's snowing outside and you're going to sit and watch a movie, and I'm like, ooh, when it's snowing outside, I like to watch movies where it's snow in the movie.
No, not in this case. It's just comfort.
Most of them were not comforting, so I had to change my list up a little bit.
Next, we'll do favorite snow movies. Jeff, number 5. What's yours?
Let me bring that one up. I'm on the wrong page here. All right. Number 5, I picked Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
That's a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
That came out probably 30 years ago.
Well, all the movies I picked, it looks like, are all around the same age. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't like to watch a lot of movies that I saw a whole lot already.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so this is not going to be like the same as my Shawshank list of things I watch over and over and over again. So these are ones that I'll watch just when I want something that I know I'll like, feel good watching. Mm-hmm. And this is pretty much the one comedy on my list. The others are all probably more heartwarming or whatnot.
Okay. Brian, number 5?
Yeah, I didn't go that route with my list.
Okay.
Number 5, Roadhouse.
Ooh, Roadhouse. It's a good one. The new one or the old one?
Assuming?
Either one. I mean, I would prefer the original, but the new one is good. I just I need time to still get past Conor McGregor in the new one.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Well, if Jason could turn back time, maybe
Ooh.
Get it.
Ooh.
Turn back time. Jeff, give me a number 1 through 8.
8.
Any Scream film. I love Scream, and they're a little intense, but I love them.
Scream is your comfort movie.
Yes.
Oh, boy. The closest I got to a horror movie was a comedy making fun of horror movies.
Love Scream films, any of them. I'll watch them, even the third one, which is not great. But I just enjoy them a lot. Jeff, give me another number.
2.
Clue. Let us in.
Let us out.
Love Clue. I can turn it on. Makes me feel happy. And I can recite the whole film, but I still enjoy it. Still love watching it.
Obviously, I think of Clue every time it's a favorite movies list.
Yes.
I decided, okay, I'm looking for comfort. I'm looking, something I haven't had memorized yet. So,
Brian, number 4 for you.
My number 4 The Other Guys.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
it's an enjoyable film.
That is
that's a Wahlberg movie.
it's Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, but the cast is so good. The plot is like just all the comedy in it is so good, and it's just hilarious. Like Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock's characters in it are like so absurd, but they're so funny. It's very quotable. But yeah, that's a good one to go to.
Jeff, number 4.
Number 4 for me, I picked Garden State.
Oh wow,
Zach Braff
yeah.
and Peter Sarsgaard
Okay, that's an enjoyable
and
film.
Natalie Portman.
Yes.
It is.
What's your number 3? Oh, sorry.
And it's got a good soundtrack.
It does have a good soundtrack.
The Shins will change your life. At number 3, I picked Mystery Alaska.
Oh, that's a good one too, and it involves
Is a
snow.
fun one. It does. I mean, I got snow on that one. Stayed on my list.
That's a twofer.
That is a twofer.
Number 3 for you, Jim. Can you find where do you find a rub and a tug around here? Number
That's not even one of the best lines of the show.
It's not. Number 3 for you, Brian.
Doesn't Jeff get?
No, he did 4
That
and
was
3.
my number 3.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, sorry.
I did Garden State and Mystery Alaska.
Oh, Garden State. Yeah. Sorry. Number 3 for me. I'm going to go with any of the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay. You do like those.
There are, like what, 11 to choose from now?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
And you got Hobbs
you
and
would-
Shaw.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, that's just a,
That's
you can
good
I can
mindless
watch
fun.
any of them. I can. It doesn't matter. Like I don't have to watch them in order. It can just be any of them, and I'll throw them on and enjoy them.
Okay.
If you do want to watch them in order, do you watch 3 first, or do you watch it as the third one?
Tokyo Drift.
So the first one you would watch would be I want to say Too Fast and Too Furious. Or no.
Too Fast, Too Furious comes up.
Tokyo. Well,
Fast and Furious.
It not chronologically.
Okay.
If you wanted to watch the movies in the order that they are, where they flow together,
Yeah.
the storyline. I want to say the first one is Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, that's the third one. Or the third movie. But yeah, do you watch Tokyo Drift before? If you wanted, like, if you were saying, I want to watch this story, do you watch it, as the events unfold, or do you watch it chronically as the movies came out? Since you don't watch Star Wars, and we never got in this Star Wars debate with you because you don't know what we're talking about, I'm bringing it up here with Fast and Furious.
So I would just watch them in the order that they came out, but
Okay.
I'm planning on waiting until it is completely done and then watching them in the other order, the way that they are,
Gotcha.
where they flow together, just to see like the difference.
Okay.
If it makes like any kind of a difference in how I watch them, if that makes sense.
It does.
So let's see here.
That's
Release order.
I have I have the order and storyline. They said it's
I was way off.
It's Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and Furious 2009,
Tokyo Drift takes place in the future, not in the past.
The future, yeah.
Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6,
Tokyo Drift.
then Tokyo Drift, then Furious 7, The Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, F9, Fast X, and then Fast 11 is coming.
Okay, so all of them are in order except Tokyo Drift, and that's between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian, give me a number 1 through 8, besides 2 and 8.
7.
Ocean's 11. Really love that
That's a
film.
good one.
Sit back, enjoy it, and I just like how they come together with it. So it's my number 3. Brian, give me another number.
1.
Shawshank Redemption. I love it. I'll watch it. I've probably watched it over 100 times now. I just love the film. Enough.
So your comfort list is your Shawshank film.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Number 2 for you, Brian.
Number 2 for me is going to be The Replacements.
That's that's on my list. Put it on the board.
Yeah.
I know you. Both of you are lovers of The Replacements.
Red means stop.
Yeah.
They have anything better to do that day?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, the story is great. I think it's just. Yeah, I'm just real curious how he was able to get from his boat to the stadium so fast at halftime. If I could figure that out, then it would probably be close to a perfect movie.
You know why? How he did it? He turned back time.
Oh. No, that's not right. You know how he did it?
How?
It's because he has miles and miles of heart.
That's right. Miles and miles. Heart. Gotta have heart.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Number 2 for you, Jeff.
Number 2 for me, I picked Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Good film. Good film.
I really enjoy that film. Makes me feel good when I watch that film.
Even
though it's about people getting rid of their memories they don't like.
Let's see here. Sorry, Jeff. Number 1 for you.
Number 1 for me is For Love of the Game.
That's a good. I was just talking to a friend about that film the other day. Love that film.
And your friend said, "Good choice of film." Jason.
Yeah, we were talking about baseball films, and he was talking about Field of Dreams. And I was like, For Love Game is another good one.
You're like, yeah, Field of Dreams is Kevin Costner's second best baseball movie.
It is, because today we're the best team in the country, in the world, in Major League Baseball.
Today, right at this very moment, we do not suck.
That's right.
We're the best team in baseball because of you.
Brian, number 1?
Number 1 for me comes as no shock to anyone, any of the Rocky films.
Yeah.
Especially 5.
Brian, I took the high road and I did not mention 5 just for you. Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, I've made it very clear that that's my least favorite of the franchise, but I still will watch it if it's on.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination, but no, it's.
But neither's 4, so that's
stop it.
Now we're treading on different waters.
Yeah, I'm with you,
it's
Brian.
New year, same as the
New
old
year. That's right. New year, same as last year.
Brian, give me a number, 1 through 8.
Except for 2, 7, 8, or 1.
Yeah.
Or the
3.
one.
3.
Said.
Con Air, baby. Love it.
I thought we were taking this list seriously.
Con Air is a great comfort film.
I didn't know we were making a joke of.
Fuck you. Con Air is a beautiful, perfect film.
There's nothing good about Con Air.
Put the bunny down.
I mean, I was giving Brian grief over those Rockies, but that was just for the bit. No, Con Air is just god awfully terrible.
You're awfully terrible.
I probably am.
You're out of line.
We're all out of order.
Let's see here. We did, before we get to our honorable mentions, Jacobo Jacobo at Tweets by Jacobo had Robin Hood from Disney, 1973. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. John Wick 1 through 4. He quad hobied it. Oh, this is a good one. Groundhog Day. And number 1, Shawshank Redemption. Good man.
Groundhog Day would be a good snow movie, too.
Yeah, it is. Here you go. Honorable mentions, Jeff. Snow Day. That's a snow movie. And Cool Runnings. Let's see here.
Yeah, Cool Runnings.
Nick Mayer had one word, marathons. So he had number 5, James Bond, starting with Dr. No. That's good.
Ooh.
Movies with the same themes, i.e. cars, heist movies, 90s comedies, World War II. Number 3, movie franchises. Number 2, actors with multiple movies in the same genre, i.e. Tom Cruise, Bill Murray, Burt Reynolds, Sylvester Stallone. And he said number 1 is enjoying Disney movies and their sequels. I like that. I like the James Bond one, too. Let's see here. And then Steve at Everything I Learned from Movies. He has Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Number 4, Con Air, baby. It's usually on TV somewhere, anywhere. Put the bunny down.
It's not a good thing.
Shut it. Ghostbusters. Number 2, you know this one. Congo, where you are the endangered species. And number 1, Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald. That looks like a trunk full of hookers there. Let's see here. Mario Del Barrio. He had a longtime listener, too. Welcome, Mario. I tend to watch longer movies if the weather is crappy outside. So in no particular order, 7 Samurai. That's a good one. Great Escape. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Ooh, yeah. Goodfellas. And The Godfather. 1 or 2. Or both. And obviously not 3. So nice. Thank you, everybody. My honorable mentions, I had My Cousin Vinny. Really getting hooked on that lately. Return of the Jedi and The Replacements. So, anyone else have honorables?
I just had my Frozen cold movies.
So hold on to them
for another day.
Yep. Brian.
Let's see. I had the John Wick quadology.
Mm-hmm.
I also had Shawshank.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Not very comforting, but is one of those movies that I can just put on whenever and watch it.
Yeah.
And then also the Rambo franchise.
Yeah. Okay. Bad idea of the week. Number 112. Putting Amy Pascal as a producer or involved in any film you do. Don't do that.
I could have sworn we've had that one before.
Okay. Number.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Amy Pascal has been a bad idea several times.
Well, it just keeps getting worse. Okay, fine. Number 1800. Don't go to Cabot Cove, Maine.
That is a bad idea.
In the 80s.
Don't turn back time and go to Cabot Cove.
If we could turn back time.
Don't let Jason sing Cher.
Titles for the show.
That's a good bad idea right there.
Turn back time. If I could walk the moon. Let's see here. Titles for the show. I had Reason for the Season. Blame the Mailman. Snow Talk. Always Go to the Balls. Bribing government officials. New Year, same crap. New Year, same stuff. What is this? Riverdale? And that's all I got.
I have Don't Break the Illusion.
Too late.
Always Go Right to Balls. Stay Calm and Don't Karate. Fluffers at the Riverbank.
I do like that one.
Move your thumb back and forth.
Whip your thumb back and forth.
Blue light special. He's just my Canadian of the year. Improved clarity.
He's just my Canadian of the year. We need to put that on a T-shirt for him for that next expo.
Meet the new year, same as the old year.
There you go.
And Jason turns back time.
If I could turn back time.
Yeah, we're not going to go with that one because that's only encouraging him.
Brian, what's your list?
Let's see. Earthquake or snow.
Coming to Fox in the summer.
New Year. Same as last year.
There you go.
Reason for the season. I'm so excited I can't feel my grundle.
That makes me excited.
Fluffer on the Riverbank.
I like that one.
Auditory abortion.
No.
And Ralph Macchio's job fair. Like, all you have to do, you don't even have to bring a resume. You just have to wear your gi and win the tournament.
Wait for karate to break out. Boom.
Okay, so Fluffers on the Riverbank it is.
Wow, I didn't think you would let that one go by.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. So, anyways. Jesus. Yeah, might as well. It's a new season. Anyway.
I thought since we all put some sort of, it's a new year, same as the old year, is what I thought we were going to
I mean, we can,
doing.
but I like the Fluffers on the Riverbank.
No. If you like it. I
Let's
didn't
do it.
think you would approve.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
what threw me.
Nobody knows where a Fluffer is. Anyways.
Yeah, your wife does.
My wife did not. I'm the best Fluffer. Honey, you may not want to say that.
It's the one who keeps the dress all poofy, right?
Yeah, that's it. Anyways, thanks everybody for listening. We'll be back next week. Why? Because it's a new year. So let's keep it going. Brian won't be, but we'll see him in 2 weeks to try the peeps. And as always, Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.